The Minister of State for Budget and National Planning plans to involve women in conflict resolution because they are most vulnerable in conflicts. Zainab Ahmed says the move will aid peace and national development. And she said this at the launch of the pilot phase of the Policy Advocacy and Dialogue tagged Road to Peace in Abuja.
The Policy Advocacy and Dialogue is an initiative of the Like Minds Project, launched to encourage discussions on pressing issues in the society. It kickstarts the first in a series of discussions in Abuja in partnership with the Irish Embassy and the National Defence College. The discussion is focused on sharing lessons of the Northern Ireland peace process, overcoming the 30-year civil war which changed the structure of Irish society. The Minister of State, Budget and National Planning, who is present at the event, calls for more involvement of women in the peace process. She adds that the women are the most vulnerable when found in conflict areas.
There is a huge gap between policy and people, I agree with you. And this series is therefore one of the very important tools that we can use to bridge this gap. It should be a trigger for action, and also it should be the start of not just discussing about peace, but also discussing reconciliation and forgiveness. We also need to bring in our traditional rulers and our religious leaders. But most importantly, we need to bring in the women. Because when you're talking about peace, peace can only be achieved by women because they are the most affected in any conflict that you can think of.
Other speakers offer inspired ideas, practical examples and advice on how peace can be attained in Nigeria.
As Nigeria struggles with this enormous developmental challenges that are already facing it, there is no doubt that these emerging and evolving security threats are changing the landscape of security in our country. Based on this background and given the similarities that the two countries have faced, this dialogue, being organized in institutions of higher learning, intends to share lessons learned from the Irish experience and create a platform for further exchange towards addressing some of the conflict issues around the country.
The road to peace in any situation will involve a process where both sides will have to listen to each other and to be open to change. Negotiation is not about victory, it is about compromise. It requires strong leadership, broad consultation, brave politicians who share the long-term vision of what the light at the end of the tunnel will mean for everybody involved. Most importantly, perhaps, it should be your gift to those who will inherit this great country in the future.
It is expected that at the end of this discourse, participants will derive effective strategies towards addressing conflict issues across Nigeria.
And that's the news now. Thanks for being there. For details, you can visit our website at tvcnews.tv and also join the conversation on our social media platform using TVC News NG. Thanks for watching. I am Mike Okwoche. I'll see you again